Okay. Let me close that. I think it's just still doing that. I think it's just going to do that no matter what. I'll have to check. I think it might be an OBS thing. We might be seeing some shenanigans going on with OBS. Or may have to see. I don't know. Let me... Bit of performance. I'm going to confirm that. It was about to look like iRacing, so hope y'all don't mind. Anyways, we are qualifying now. That's what we're about to do. Almost went out the pit lane and would have gotten a serious penalty for that.
Yellow flag. Slow down now.
We might be able to make maybe two qualifying laps, because this is my out lap. I just hope it isn't as choppy on my end, or on your guys' end, as it is on OBS right now.
Remember, you need to get the tyres and brakes up to temperature before you can start to push. I'll tell you when.
So if we're lucky, we get one lap in, pretty much. Alright, this will probably count as my first lap, but we'll see. I got a 2:21 my last lap. First place has a 2:18 right now. I'm sure with the authentic settings on, by the time I get to that point, they would have already gotten a crazier time. And I'm gonna still end up in last place somehow. That's what happened to me when I did a test run. I need to stop doing that with the gears. See, I'm already in P20. I'm back in last place already. You see that shit? Gonna be a crazy first race, guys. First place already getting 217s, guys. 217. I'm gonna have to learn how setups work. Watch. At a 219, still last place. Yeah, imagine doing that, having that one sponsor where you get a payout based on pole positions and best laps. You think I was gonna get that here? Not right now. I may have to do like the more customizable one for now. I bumped into that guy, lost time now. First place got a 216. Got a 216, guys. This is definitely going to be a mulligan career because I can barely race them on 60% difficulty. But we'll try the race. That just goes to show the AI is not playing in this game. But I'm not at that point where I can race them that effectively. Well, we'll see during the race, but...
Checking flag this lap. Wrap it up.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yeesh. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on the career mode so I can at least not be in the back for most of it. Maybe try a little bit harder or something. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling once we get on with the career a little bit more.
We just weren't fast enough. Let's see how the race pans out though. Might be an opportunity to nick a point or two.
Yep. See? Even the crew chief was like, yeah, bro. I don't know about this one. All right, let's hit the next session, man. Let's hit the next session. But yeah, guys, I don't know how we are going to do on this race. But let's go through all the drivers, guys. MOZA MX-5 Cup. It has the most, I would say, for a single make race, I've always noticed that it has the most colorful cast of racers, if you will. So it's always cool to watch the MX-5 Cup when I can catch it. I think MOZA does it for most of them, and it's like a feeder series for some of the races that they do, kind of like the Michelin Pilot Challenge and shit like that. So, you know, these things happen. We're almost hitting up the back of the grid. Still not to where I am right now, by the way. Look, that's me right there in the last place, right there. The legend of mrtalbain is it's not a good one, I don't think. We gonna find out. But you know, races sometimes it's not about the qualifying; it's about the race. We'll see what happens. Terrible launch. But we'll make it back. We'll catch him up on the corner here. Ooh. A little bump there. We're making our way up. We're making our way up. Somehow. Let's hit that banking real quick. Oh my God. Let's see if we can at least get into the top 10. Yeah. I think if we just keep going the way we're going, I think we'll be all right. Got about 4 more laps after this one, so let's get it popping. Let's get stuck in. Almost lost the back there. I got fastest sector. It's crazy. Interesting. Whoop. Am I close enough to get in the slipstream? I don't know. But I'm gonna stay behind the car as much as I can from back here. Yeah, I'm gaining on him. It seems. Just a tad. Yeah, I'm gaining on him. Now he's like a second ahead. How'd that happen? Spontaneous thrift store stop. Found that heat. What'd you get? You got a little love tap there, my bad.
Front end damage. You've got some front end damage. Doesn't look too bad though. Keep pushing.
Alright. Also, how is the stream looking on your end? You don't mind me asking, just because it is kind of choppy on OBS, so I'm wondering if it's choppy on, like if it's showing up as choppy. Person behind me's catching up. Yeah, she's catching up in the corners, or they're catching up in the corners. I don't know exactly. Oh, now she's closer. I'll take the warning. I'll take the warning. Fuck it. All right, lap 4. Lap 4. All right, he's getting ahead of me. The person behind me is getting closer. The pack behind me is getting much closer. I don't like that. But it seems I'm faster than them on the banked corners there, so. Oh no! Woo! That was my fault. That was all my fault there. But no further action. I didn't gain any advantage, so I actually lost advantage. But I think I'll be 13th place for this race. All right, last lap. Whoa, why am I going outside like that? Oh, let's try to survive. Well, they're gonna catch up at this corner, I'm sure. Keep getting warnings about them track limits, man. It's always that corner, too. All right.
Looks like they've seen the blue flags. Ah, lucky mate. We just didn't have the pace today, did we? You gained some places, then you did your...
Yeah, we suck. The legend of mrtalbain is not looking... It's not looking legendary right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's looking like... Not the legend, but... A regular old, degular racing career for me. Now keep in mind, this is the authentic experience, so we cannot restart the weekend once we go on. That is, once we started, that's it. So this is the result we got for this weekend. Better luck next time. I love Daytona, but I'm not the best at it. So that's just how the cookie crumbles. Look at these people on podium. That is not me. I did get $3,000 though. It's not bad. More than the entry fee. So at least that works, right? Better than the entry fee. So now we got Sebring School Circuit. I'm pretty, I'm pretty familiar with that one. So I ain't tripping, really. What's going on with it? Oh, I gotta repair it, that's why. Cost of repairs. And I think it's like calculating it's calculating the expenses throughout the career. So yeah, because I just did that. Now it's at 77,000. So I'm probably gonna be spending more money than I make unless I'm getting some podiums. So we just gonna have to see. We just gonna have to see. You can retire the team too. That's crazy. That's interesting. So the school circuit's got about 9 laps. This is Sebring. Sebring is a track I'm also familiar with, and I'm also decent at compared to others, if you will. But have I raced this on the MX-5? No. So we're gonna practice. So we are gonna practice. I don't think I'm making any money this for this season, if you will. So we will try our best. But I have tried Sebring on here and it's great. Ooh. Oh, this one's gonna be a nighttime race. Or at least this practice is a nighttime one. The fuck? Why is it nighttime right now? There you go. At least I have a button for the lights, because I was about to be like, hey, where the lights at? Anyways. Now this is a school layout of Sebring, apparently. But it's still Sebring. I can still recognize it in a way. I remember when I played Forza Motorsport 7, I think it was, which I know was probably not a good one to start with, of course. But I got into sim. I can't even say like. Like, I've always liked sim racing. I always played like Gran Turismo back in the day. But I never played Forza, and mainly because I didn't have an Xbox, you know? But people swore by it back in the day. Unfortunately, by the time I got to it, it was already considered terrible. Whoa! All right. Okay then, this is why we practice. This is why we practice, guys. Did not know that was gonna happen. You hit that curve too crazy, you're out of here. Good to know. Why did it switch? Hold on. That is weird. Why is it doing that? Yeah, it actually... Okay, are we good now? Man! Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, I'm gonna return to the pit. Why did it do that? I hate when it does that, man. I don't know why my PC does that sometimes. It just... a portion of it gets unplugged and it plugs back in. But apparently we're still live. So it ain't that bad, apparently. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna try to do one more lap. Okay. I think I got an angle on the school circuit. Thankfully. All right. I think we are good. I think I can... No. I'm going to return to the pit. I'm still in last, of course. But it looks like people are... The times are a bit closer than before, so... If I can get a time like that, then... should be fine, right? We got 10 minutes, 9.5 minutes to get a decent time. Should be able to get some laps in though.
Yellow flag, be careful.
All right, we just gotta lock in, guys. We just gotta lock in, right?
You know the drill, mate. Take it easy for the first few laps. Your tires and brakes are cold. Yellow flag, slow down, don't overtake.
All right. Oh, got the fastest sector. Not too bad. Ooh, let's go. Back in 5th. Drop back down to 10th.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Nope. I'm gonna end up in last place for this one. I lost time. Fuck. For real? Damn. Should have waited till I turned in to got the to shift up. That's okay though. Cause look, I would have made decent time just now. That's okay. We got maybe 2 more laps to go. I have an opportunity to get a better time. Ooh, I should have sped up at that point. I should have committed to it, but that's okay. I know this for the next lap now. I can go into 4th in this corner, and then I can, I lost a lot of time there just now trying to race this guy, bro. Can't blame him, though. Ooh. Damn. That was terrible. All right, I got one more shot at this. I got one more shot. See if I can get into a decent position. Good God. All right. What are we doing, bro? All right, bro. Guess I'm in last place. That's okay, though. Yeah, we're gonna have to really work for that. But I know I can get a 119. I think that's what's frustrating. Is that I know I can get a 119, but at the same time, you never know what's gonna happen. You know? It's just the type of races we doing, man. Guys, Sebring, man. For those of y'all who watch the channel, y'all know. Y'all know Sebring is one of my GOAT tracks, you know. It looks like that wasn't the case this time. Well, it is still a GOAT track for me, but looks like it was not my day.
Unlucky, mate. We've got our work cut out in the race. You're gonna have to pass a lot of cars to get some points.
Yep. Or else we ain't getting paid. No points, no pay. Basically, we're literally only getting paid by our sponsors because I keep not getting points. So we'll see how we do. It is we got 9 laps of the race, and that's basically how we're gonna do. I am having fun though. Like, don't get it twisted. This is like, it is frustrating because of like because I chose this mode, but this is what I chose. But I'm also having fun with the game as far as like the AI is concerned and stuff like that. I haven't had any like crazy issues, and they have done some things that I'm just like, what's going on? Basically, kind of like what just happened on that last lap of qualifying. So, anyways, that's pretty much what we got going on here. I'm gonna check later and see if this is OBS just being OBS, because I do because I don't see any issues with my connection rate or anything. Although the frame rate has dipped a bit, it seems. So it might be a frame rate thing. Damn. This has only happened on this game, though. That's weird that it's happening now. I'm wondering what is causing it, you know?
The track temps are lower, mate, so it's going to take some time to bring the tyres into the window.
Oh, now it went to 60? So there is some slowdown. All right. Whoa. Damn.
Front aero has a lot of damage, mate. In this lap, we'll swap it out. Watch out front on the way back to the pit. Yellow flag. Be careful.
God damn it. I think the pit entry is right here too. Whoa, it is not there. Hello? It is not there. Never mind. Hold on a second. I thought it would be there. Why isn't it not there? Hold on a second, bro. Because now... Am I good? Because I didn't complete the race yet. Why is it raining? Oh, it does the whole session. Well, I got last place.
Not ideal. No time was set. We'll be starting from the back of the grid.
Yep, I know. It's raining. Hey. So we just got... Hold on, y'all. I know I just started over, but come on, guys. You can't blame me for that one. You can't blame me for that one. Okay. Look, OBS isn't slow. Well, now it is. Now it is. It's saying it's dropping down.
No grip and cold brakes. Not a good combo. So brake earlier into turn 1. Brake earlier into T1.
Come on, y'all. Did everyone just like park up or something?
All right.
These 9 laps of this shit. We're done. We're cooked. Okay. You really can't see with the spray, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, we're in 17th right now. Whoop. Did not mean to do that. I slid. I'm sorry, sir.
That looked like a pretty big hit, mate. You've lost the front splitter. Box this lap for a replacement. Box this lap.
Damn. Not being very legendary right now, that's for sure. I think the actual box is, the pit lane is somewhere else in this one. Yeah, actually, I think I see it. But do I have the box really? Am I? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, I see it.
Impressive stuff, mate. That's the fastest lap of anyone.
Oof, that was another hit. That's what I get. I need to stop doing that shit. All right, no more, no more dive bombs in that corner. All right, we're back in the illustrious 13th position. Not as much spray going on right now because everyone's kind of in the same line. So as you can see, it's pretty dry on this part of the track. Woo.
Fastest lap overall. Keep pushing. Car on your right.
Dude. You know what? I can't be mad at that. That's what I get. Guess I didn't turn, like, I turned too hard into that corner. Aw, shit. I'm losing positions. 5 out of 9 laps, guys. 5 out of 9 laps. Whoa. Shit. Aye. Oh, that's what I get, y'all. And we are dead last. Yeah, don't give me a penalty for that one, man. Come on now. I already gave myself a penalty. Damn, guys. I got 3 more laps to go. I don't know if I'm going to catch up, per se, but especially with how on top of shit these cars are, the AI is. Okay. How did I get fastest sector? that makes no sense. Whoa. Just when I was catching up too. Whew. Didn't mean to hit the mic, but man, this is tough. I will say this though, this is pretty par for the course for a track located in Florida. It'll probably rain for like 15 minutes and then, you know, it'll stop, and then the cars are basically there to make the track dry enough to race. I remember I was watching a NASCAR race in of the Homestead Miami Speedway when I was younger, and the race was basically, was it? I think it was either Homestead Miami or Daytona, one of the two. And I remember they were basically using the cars to dry up the track at one point. Because it kept going on and off raining. They kept getting yellow flags because of the rain. Because it was like a torrential downpour at one point. Whee! Shit. The session has been horrible. I'm in dead last. I spun out. I have no chance of getting up there at all. I think the AI is way too strong for me. That's the conclusion I've gotten to. So I may restart the career mode at a difficulty where I would not necessarily have a chance to win, and if I do, I'll have to fight for it. And I think that's like around 60. Yeah, average Thursday. Average Thursday at Sebring. I do like that it has an actual, you see what I'm saying? I almost fucking died again. You see that? I almost died again. But I think that's what I'll do. I'll probably be back tomorrow morning to redo the career mode. But I'm gonna leave this stream up. I'm not taking this stream down. So you're gonna see my absolute failure and see what the crew chief is about to say once I cross that finish line. Because this AI is crazy. And then they put me in a... Now, mind you, it's a random thing. It's a random race. Like the conditions. Oh, I know. This is unacceptable at this point. The AI is just too good for me. And I suck. because I spun out like 5 times this entire time. Once was during the dry part of the season, of the, like, when because I had redid this particular race, and it started raining, so I was like, well, we got a rain sesh. But I probably should have done the qualifying, but that's okay. Yeah, it was about 15 minutes. Look at all these people that are not me on the podium, guys. Congrats to them, I guess. I got my little $3,000, and I know I've got car repair costs that are going to be... Yeah, my car repair costs are about to be disgusting. Let's see. Nope, actually, all that. Look at that thing. Scratched up and everything. Oh my God. $2,000 to repair this shit. Almost $3,000 to repair this. And look how much I got. I'm not winning no races and nothing, bro. I'm barely making enough to fix this car. It's just the appearance, though. It's not even like... Everything else is not even... Oh, I could change the appearance. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. Good to know. But yeah, as you can see, you only have like 4 slots to put cars in, which I have found interesting. But yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this career effectively if I continue the way I am. And I want an honest chance to actually get through this thing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to redo the career. So I'm gonna delete this one, and then we're gonna start a new one. And then I'm not gonna do it this stream, but I'm gonna continue it tomorrow morning, because I'll be awake in the morning to stream. I'm still gonna keep everything else the same, but I'm changing the authentic mode to the classic mode. But for those who may watch the stream, y'all saw what happened. I got smoked. And it never existed. For now, yeah. I think I'm gonna do one later on where I just sort of like, all right, guys, I'm doing it authentic mode. That's it. But I think it'll be when I get used to the game a bit better. I think I'm gonna do 65 difficulty. I want it to still be no, we'll do 70. I'll put it down to 70. We're still gonna do journeyman driver though, and I will still keep Spark as my sponsor, and then we'll confirm that. We're gonna change our color for MX5 though. I like this one, but where's the one I was looking at earlier? I think it was this one. Yeah, this one's pretty dope. We'll buy that one. So I found out that the Dodge Viper is in this game, and L timing. I know you could have had that. That could have been yours, man. You could have been an MX5 Cup man. That's crazy. All right. So as I mentioned before, if I were to go to the United Kingdom MX5, it's going to cost a little bit more. So we're not doing that. I'm going to do this one again. We're gonna register Viper stand over here. Yep. I love the Viper. It's my favorite. I wish it was still racing, honestly. I wish it was still racing. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna save this for tomorrow, and I'll probably do the practice session. Actually, no, I won't be able to do that because it doesn't save after each session. It saves after each race weekend. So, because right now I'm technically in the off season. But what I will do is I'll end off the stream with the little regular race. You know, we got the Chrysler Viper. So the Dodge Viper, the 2014 one, is a DLC. So we won't be able to race that one, but that's okay. I got the other two. We got the competition coupe, which is awesome. I think the back of it looks kind of crazy though. I like this one though. We got the competition coupe and we have the other one as well, but we'll go with this one for now. We got it in the for career mode, yes, absolutely. iRacing is more so for multiplayer stuff. That's why I was saying you should probably get this one, because I know, like, it's not like, how can I put it? Because you just like to sit and chill and race whenever, while iRacing will give you that for multiplayer, there is, like, ramifications for fucking up a lot more than there is in, like, a single player game. iRacing doesn't even have a career mode, actually. I guess to put it bluntly, it doesn't even have one. It's pure multiplayer racing. You can test drive cars and you can race AI in that one, but I think if you want to do like an actual career mode where you're like, oh, I'm gonna create this team, we're gonna have this much money, and that's how it works, and we'll have to have a certain set of cars that we can use, I think this game will work better for you. All right, where should I like how some of the tracks they couldn't get licensing for, so they were able to use the track layouts but not the actual tracks. Like this is what is the name of this track? Fuck. Snetterton, I think, or Donington Park, one of the two. I know the layout. It's one of those tracks. And this is obviously MOZA, as you can see, the classic, right? We got Road America right here. Lime Rock Park, Mount Panorama, fine. Northampton Circuit, Silverstone. But they were able to get the Nürburgring, so we got all the layouts. We got just the Grand Prix, the Nordschleife, and the 24 Hours, which includes both. But then we have Imola, which is called the San Marino Autodromo, if you will. That's not the name of the track, but they don't have the licensing rights for it. Anyway, let's choose this track. Do the 5 laps. Let's see. And we'll do hot weather. 65 AI strength. All right, I'll give you guys a little 5 lapper to end the stream, okay? Since we got some time. Hop in the competition coupe. But yeah, just know it's a pretty I have it looking all bare bones because, well, I don't know how to make it so that OBS doesn't slow down when it's using it. I did notice there was a frame rate drop, especially when they were introducing the drivers. So I'm all the way in the back once again. And now it looks like it's fine now. That's weird. But it is showing a slowdown on OBS. Maybe I need to update it. I think that's what it is. Anyways.
Come on, mate. Nail this start.
All right, guys, 5 laps in Monza. Or Brianza, or whatever they want to call it. Come on, bro. Hello? Hello? Nah. That shit got my ass. I was like, wait, what happened? Did I slow down too? No, it was... I think it like shut off on me. To get back in neutral. Alright, didn't know that was a thing in this game. That's pretty funny. I didn't know it was gonna fucking cut off on me, on your boy. Fuck. God damn.
That looked like a pretty big hit, mate. You've lost the front splitter. Box this lap for a replacement. Box this lap.
This is one of the only... I'm guessing because this is an older car, it'll do it. Let's see. Not the stall. So now you know your cars can stall on you if you play an older model cars. Car is damaged though. I can feel it. But granted, I am having a good time with this game as I'm getting used to it. Stall or no. That was close. I do like that this game has a variety of cars from different eras, though. I really like that a lot. Because you play so many games now that, like, it just has, okay, we just got the GT3s and the prototypes, and to be fair, it's fair that they only have certain cars. Oh yeah, I got turned the fuck around. Now stalled. Ooh, this competition one, I gotta get used to it. I gotta get used to this one. All right. I probably should have just pitted. I wouldn't be having these issues if I just pit like they told me to in the other lap. So now we'll be ending another race in last place. Maybe. Yeah, because turning left is very hard to do for some reason. Well, not for some reason. I know what happened, but you know what I mean. All right. See, this is the part of streaming they don't tell you about, guys. When you fuck up, you can't just restart. You can't reset it. It's there.
Limiter on. Watch the speed, mate.
Hey, I turned on the limiter. Why am I getting a warning? Why isn't it? Oh my god. Is that what it wants me to do? I got the brakes on, man. Am I not? No, it won't let me stop. It won't let me pit. Ay, ay, ay. What's up? Okay, I'm not the ensign, so it works out. Alright. But clearly, I'm not ready for this Viper competition coupe because I don't know how to work with something that be stalling on your boy. So, we're going to regroup, come back tomorrow, and I'm going to start a career. Broken game? No, I'm broken. I don't think it's the game's fault. But I think it's because I didn't pit that lap that it wasn't expecting me to come in or something. So, that could be it. I'm not sure what it could be. But yeah, guys, that is all she wrote in this case. Because I have got to get going. Dinner is almost ready. So I'm going to go on ahead and get that popping. But I will play you guys out with some music to send you off to wherever the hell it is you're going. So with that being said, goodbye. Don't die. Stay tuned. I'll be here tomorrow morning, probably around 9, 10, maybe, depending. Because I'm going to be up early anyway. So stay tuned. We'll have a correct career yet, and I'll be sure to set up the stream to have all the stuff this time so I don't spend like 15 minutes after I started trying to set this shit up. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Peace and chicken grease. I'll see y'all later.